This is Living Power with Dan Hurst.
The second prophecy that comes along is to Simeon and Levi. Simeon and Levi were brothers were actually blood brothers. And they're given an interesting prophecy here. Simeon and Levi are brothers. Their swords are weapons of violence. Let me not enter their council. Let me not join their assembly, for they have killed men in their anger and hamstrung oxen as they pleased. Cursed be their anger, so fierce, and their fury so cruel. I will scatter them in Jacob and disperse them in Israel. Now, remember that these two brothers were the ones who had avenged the violation of their sister's purity by Shechem. Shechem was the son of Pharaoh, and he had taken her, although the implication is in the scripture that that's what she wanted, that she had wanted to go out and party and be a part of the group, but he had basically taken advantage of her. And so these two brothers find out about it, and so they go into a rage, and they, back in Genesis 34 is where you can read about it, they went into the town and slew all of the men, which was wrong for them to do. But even the evidence of this uncontrolled anger and violence was that they hamstrung all of the oxen, which meant that they went to the back part of the back legs and cut the legs so that those oxen couldn't pull carts, they couldn't work, they couldn't do anything. Now, in battle, a lot of times the enemy would do the hamstringing thing for horses to stop the warriors. But to go to the oxen, which were considered beasts of peace, was just a violent act. And so it was senseless, and it was horribly cruel. And when Jacob prophesied that they would be scattered, in fact, the tribe of Simeon became quite small during their wanderings in the wilderness. When they started out from Egypt, later on when Moses leads them back out of Egypt, they're the third largest group of people, the third largest family. But some 35 years later, remember they were in the desert for 40 years, some 35 years later they did another census while they were in the desert, and the tribe of Simeon had decreased by 2/3, and they became the smallest tribe, according to Numbers 26. So this tribe that was so great at one point became the smallest tribe of all.